Plankton, of course, is the villain of the SpongeBob show, but how much of a criminal is he really? Let's find out.
Ouch! And now for the final touch.
Dressing up as someone else, even if that someone doesn't really exist, with the intent to commit a crime, is obviously illegal.
Are you SpongeBob SquarePants?
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Then you've just won $1 million!
If you knowingly deceive someone with a false pretense to illegally obtain something, in this case a secret formula, you'd be arrested.
You better cough up that secret formula or else! Mr. Squidward.
What now, Mr. Krabs?
That's right, I am Krabs, your boss.
He, in fact, isn't Krabs.
Nothing stands between me and that secret formula now. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ouch.
If you knowingly and willingly break a business sign, like Plankton did right here, you'll get charged with Plankton built this self-destruct suit himself, meaning that he made the bomb that's inside the suit, the one that exploded, for which he'll get charged.
I lost.
Barnacles, Mr. Krabs. How much money did you lose?
I didn't lose any money. I lost you.
You work for me now, SpongeBob. Time to put on the official Chum Bucket helmet.
During a game of poker, Mr. Krabs loses to Plankton. And what does he lose? Well, he loses SpongeBob. So now he has to work for the Chum Bucket. This of course is illegal, as you cannot wager a real person. And both Krabs and Plankton would be charged for this.
Mr. Krabs!
This is your greatest blunder, Krabs.
Mr. Krabs!
I command you to make me a patty this instant, or I'll be forced to remove your brain and implant it in my robot chef! So get cooking.
Seeing as someone didn't even apply to work there, nor did he want this job, Plankton cannot order him around, especially while threatening him, so he'll get charged for this.
SpongeBob, come in here! Or should I say Robot Bob, Sponge Chef Pants? I put the brain in the robot, you know.
Now, although it's hard to predict what someone's charge would be for taking someone's brain and adding it to a robot, seeing as the law doesn't have a punishment for this since it has never happened before, nor is it likely to happen anytime soon. But the closest thing you charge him with would probably be mayhem, since the definition of mayhem is unlawfully and maliciously depriving a person of a body part.
You'll never get away with it, Plankton!
You're right!
Plankton gathered all of his cousins and family to take over Mr. Krabs' business. Gathering a group of people under your command in order for you to commit a crime is obviously illegal.
Silence!
I think this is some sort of battery, so... Also, having people commit a crime, like opening someone else's safe, is illegal. And it's the same as if you had opened the safe yourself.
Keep it going, Krabs!
A robbery, even if unsuccessful, will land you a charge.
I don't know about you, but I'm going back to what I do best. Stealing your recipe!
Hey, wait a minute! Plankton!
If you enter a building with the intent to steal something, that's gonna fall under...
Run for it, man!
I count 10 people on which Plankton is assaulting right here, so he's gonna get the charge for all of them.
Oh good, the lunch rush!
And now this turned into a kidnapping.
Roses are red.
Although it's not with the intent to hurt, this still falls under... Doesn't look like anybody died from this, which is important because if you use weapons of mass destruction and someone dies, you'll get life in prison.
How did you know I wanted a hat? Have you been spying on me?
It was just a lucky guess. I'll give you one last chance.
Plankton really isn't hurt, he's just pretending to be hurt. While yes, he did slip on the water at Krusty Krab, he didn't actually get hurt, and it's illegal to sue someone over a lie when you're trying to gain something for yourself or hurt someone else. Plankton in this case is trying to do both.
Why did you go into the Krusty Krab that day?
To, you know, say hello to my once good friend, Mr. Krabs, what? Drat! He's not collapsing from exhaustion. Oh, come on.
Krusty Krab, the restaurant that never closes. You'd like to place an order? 10,000 Krabby Patties? We'll start your order right away, Mr.
What Plankton is doing here is actually illegal. You're not allowed to place an order on a restaurant if you never intend to pick it up, especially at such a large quantity.
Hello? Doctor?
Come in, Mr. Squarepants. Please have a seat on the couch. Now.
You also cannot pretend to be a therapist if you're not licensed to be one.
Hey, what do we have here?
While brainwashing doesn't really exist in real life, so it's sort of hard to determine the charge for it, but I guess the most likely one would be... Plankton turned crabs into a baby while using a weapon or substance to harm or incapacitate someone, and this falls under...
Hands in the air!
Plankton!
That's right, SpongeBob, I'm back, and you won't stop me this time.
I guess this falls under disfigurement of someone since their whole body is changing, so Plankton will get 2 charges for this, since it's both SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs who got disfigured.
Now my baby gas can't possibly fail!
Creating a potion with malicious intent is of course illegal and falls under...
No! 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 It's all wrong!
Mr. Krabs! The Krabby Patty is haunted!
Avast, you patty pirate!
If you steal anything that's valued under $400, you will face...
A booster seat?
Booster seat, hot dog! I mean, no.
You cannot throw solid waste in the street.
Now it's time for a little wakey-uppy.
It's hard to determine what the charge would be for manipulating someone through a device, but the closest thing to it would be... This charge usually applies when we're talking about medical procedures, but this is medical enough for the SpongeBob universe.
I guess I'm not using the door either. See you later, Gary!
At this point, everything that the SpongeBob does is actually being controlled by Plankton, and since he broke a giant hole in his house, he'll get charged with...
SpongeBob! SpongeBob! Are you mad?
No! Never! No!
This, however, is not breaking and entering, because it's Plankton's own restaurant.
Plankton!
Finally, victory is mine! Being evil is too much fun!
Darling, I knew nothing would ever tear us apart.
While escaping, he breaks the cinema curtain, so that's... Sorry guys, but this is only gonna take 1 second. Only 6% of the people who are watching this video are subscribed to the channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe before watching this video. Take care now, bye bye!
Don't play coy with us, Shelly. We both know you've been up to no good. Now start talking.
Alright, so I've been stealing your mail for the past 5 years. Big whoop!
Yes, actually big whoop indeed, as that is a very serious crime. Stealing someone else's mail is a serious crime and can be protected under both state law and federal law, as mail theft is a federal offense in the United States. If someone has been stealing another person's mail for 5 years, they will face significant penalties. Plankton has transformed himself into a gaseous form, and he sneaked into the Krusty Krab, which normally wouldn't be an issue, but the restaurant is closed at this hour, so this means he is... Sandy and Plankton have connected SpongeBob to this device and they're gonna do experiments on him. Granted, he has given them permission to do this, but you still cannot perform experiments on people that might damage them. So Plankton will get...
Where is that idiot SpongeBob? Leaving me stuck with all the cooking. This job stinks. Oh, literally.
Also, technically, they did mutilate him.
My plan worked, and now I have no further use for you two goody-goodies.
No attic?
You sold it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Now what are they saying, Karen? Karen?
I have no idea.
If you watch someone through binoculars or a telescope without their knowledge to gain an advantage in a business, it's sort of considered illegal. And I say sort of because it depends on whether or not the place where you're spying has a reasonable expectation of privacy. And Mr. Krabs' office does fit that description, meaning that Plankton will get charged with...
Good morning, sir. My name is Sheldon R. Shell Cleaner, owner and operator of Super Shell Cleaner Vacations Unlimited.
This falls under impersonation.
No need to wonder about this. I got your formula.
Plankton! You stole the safety deposit key.
Oh, come on. I just got here. I couldn't have stolen it.
He's right, he didn't steal the key, but he did enter this train illegally and without a ticket, so...
Fresh water.
What a cool view.
Yeah, have a better look.
He could have killed the pair with what he just did, so he will be charged accordingly.
That was odd.
So what Plankton did right here is a very serious crime. If you disconnect the train wagons with the intent to derail or destroy the train, this act would fall under...
Come to Papa! At last!
While we do not know if Plankton entered this bank safe illegally or he was just let in, he will still be charged because he did steal from another person's vault right here. Mr. Krabs' vault to be exact.
Ahem!
Hi, lady.
Why, SpongeBob, don't you recognize me?
Not really.
It's me, your dear old great Krabby boy.
If you pretend you're someone you're not with the intent to obtain something from your victim, you will be charged, even if the mask that you're using might appear very obvious.
Grandma?
Since these cards are the property of someone else, in this case the business, tearing them up would be a case of...
Enjoy, Eugene!
I just had that roof redone last week!
A dud, huh?
This could either be battery or false imprisonment, but since Plankton is using this device to restrict SpongeBob's and Krabs' movement, I think this charge would be more appropriate.
I implore you to reconsider.
Since Plankton is using force here to try and get Krabs to comply with his plan or change his mind, he will be charged with...
Ooh, your wish is my command, Sponge!
Is that all you got?
In most cases this would be a charge for manslaughter, but since this is a cartoon and at the end of the day SpongeBob does survive this, he will be charged only with...
They've been feeding people Plankton. They've been feeding people. They've been feeding people.
Clean, no fleas on me. Getting clean.
Hope you like long showers, squirrel. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw!
This is, in the most literal sense, identity theft, because Plankton just stole Sandy's whole body. Now this is all Plankton's doing, and he will be charged for breaking this door.
It's finally mine!
Now, since he literally broke into the Krusty Krab and even stole the formula, albeit in a pretty strange way, he just turned this charge into...
Did you see that? That's better. From now on, you shall be my minions. Servants to follow my every order!
Using violence to threaten people into working for you or doing anything that they don't want to do, but that they are scared to say no, will land you a charge of...
Alright, Krabs, if you think it's fair to undercut my business, then I'm gonna undercut you!
This could fall under some sort of charge for battery, since the intent was to hurt Mr. Krabs.
Now to get that formula!
Now for this, I'm gonna assume that Plankton does have permission from the city to dig wherever he wants. However, that is still not enough, because if you dig underneath a building, and that building then is unstable and falls in the hole that you dug, you will be charged with...
It's just in. A diabolical, albeit haphazardly thrown together machine is attacking Bikini Bottom and is headed straight for the Krusty Krab.
Why is the local news always such rubbish?
He'll be all over Patrick like mold on a shower curtain.
Rip his sausages off!
Nice kitty.
Putting someone in a room with a lion, like Plankton has put Patrick right here, technically falls under assault with a deadly weapon, since the deadly weapon part of that charge, it's kind of loose on what it might consider, so technically since a lion does a lot of damage to someone, where killing them is also a very real possibility, then technically Plankton would face the charge of...
Oh, barnacles, that's foul!
Now you're time to take it!
So sit down, enjoy the show, and buy some chum!
Why would I want to do that? The food there is dangerous.
Krabby Patties are dangerous. Sir, where did you get this?
It was on my windshield. They're all over the place.
Plankton is the one who's placed all of these ads around, and in reality, the Krabby Patty is not dangerous, so he will be charged with...
So long, sonic cannon that destroys every known material in the universe.
Although no damage was done to anyone by this weapon, he will still be charged for possessing it.
Okay, one at a time, please. To receive your free money, just sign this petition to save the chum bucket right there.
Ooh, me first.
Yeah.
Plankton and Krabs are both fighting with petitions on whose business will stay active because one of theirs will be destroyed by the government. However, considering the stakes, offering money to have people sign this petition would make it illegal.
He's boarded up the front entrance. I think you know what we need to do now.
Right, of course. You can relax now, Squidward. They're not getting in. Never mind.
Although Plankton is not the one who actually damaged the door and the barricade that Mr. Krabs has placed, he still will be charged because he is an accomplice.
Well, the Krusty Krab is finally ours. Now we can take the secret formula and rule the world. Hand it over, Eugene.
Robbing your rival business is obviously illegal, although Plankton is just an accomplice again, and not the one who is actually holding the two at gunpoint.
Here we go.
2 Krabby Patties. Enjoy your meal.
Oh, we will. We'll enjoy it a lot, slave.
Squidward is essentially being treated as a slave because he is working under the threat of his life, so Plankton will be charged with...
That's the spirit, people. Step on up. But please take your time and be orderly. What?
Now, although Plankton did not intentionally poison these people, he still should test his food beforehand because it did lead to the poisoning of a lot of people.
That's it.
Plankton has labeled these new samples as Krabby Patties, which in fact they're not, and once again they are horrible, but he's doing this with the intent to ruin the reputation of Krabby Patties.
I know that scream anywhere. It's me profits dying. Stop that thief!
In here there's an invaluable art piece, which Plankton just stole.
Hey, keep your hands where I can see them! Okay, you two, against the wall! That's it, nice and slow.
Although he didn't enter this with the intent to steal, this technically still falls under... Although this falls under burglary because Plankton obviously had entered this jar of pickles without the owner's knowledge, besides this is after working hours, and in Krabs' office, and with the intent to steal the formula. So very clearly, this falls under...
Success! Uh-oh, that ain't good. No, 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 no! I can see everything!
If he performed this experiment where he was left mutated in someone else, there was going to be a charge for this. But he did it to himself, so technically, it's not illegal.
Oh, Mama! Stop! I command you! Oh, come on, please stop!
Plankton was the one who created this robot, which he clearly has no control over. And the robot has lasers, so this means that Plankton will be charged with...
I'll give you all a rousing send-off with my infrared security attack lasers!
No one really died, so I'll cut Plankton some slack. I'll only charge him with...
Not again!
Wait!
Squidward clearly didn't invite him.
Stop playing this infernal pipe! You're killing me! Hey!
Now Plankton stole his clarinet and doesn't give it back, which means that this is...
Alone at last! Good thing I brought this along.
He did damage the Krusty Krab here. So on top of the burglary he got beforehand, he's also going to get...
Fire in the hole! Bit by bit! Yeah. Molecule by molecule! Atom by atom! Uh-oh.
This is pretty funny because Plankton technically blew up an atomic bomb. Although he didn't create it, as that would also land him a charge of manufacturing a destructive device, still he is the one who triggered it, so...
Come to Papa! So long, suckers! Huh?
Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care now, bye bye!